determine the constitutionality of this law. Tuesday, they moved to the heart of the matter, the so-called individual mandate, the requirement that people buy insurance. Is it constitutional or not? On Wednesday, two more issues. First, if that's unconstitutional, can the rest of the law be enforced? And finally, there's a provision in the law to expand Medicaid. Is that constitutional?
Is there any chance at the end of Monday things could be wrapped up because they could find not being able to make this decision?
That's something that they're going to reserve judgment on, and both the administration and the opponents of the law both agree that the law should go forward. The Supreme should continue to decide whether it's constitutional.
This individual mandate is what is at the heart of the law overall. What are the arguments both for and against this mandate?
This is a fundamentally fascinating legal issue of the scope of Congress's power over you. Opponents say Congress does not have the authority to force you to buy insurance if that's something you wouldn't ordinarily do. People who support the law say, wait a minute, no matter what, buying insurance or not buying insurance, we all are consumers of health care, so it's perfectly within Congress's power to force you to buy insurance under this law.
I know you're not going to predict this case and the outcome, but are there clues based on how well you know these Supreme Court justices as individuals that you can tell kind of which way they will vote?
You know, here's another way to look at that, and you're right, I don't have a Supreme Court crystal ball, but a couple of the decisions in lower courts that have supported the constitutionality of the law both came from conservative judges. So this may be one of those cases that doesn't fall along the usual 5-4 liberal versus conservative lines.
What about those states, of which there have been 28, I believe, who filed suit over these laws? How does that play into it?
Everyone's waiting for the Supreme Court. It's almost as if all these states have wildly different views of what should happen, and the Supreme Court, like parents, are going to come in and solve this fight amongst all these states.
Okay, I know you'll be watching carefully to come back and wrap it up and all said and done. Thank you, Lisa Green. Good to see you. A live report on former Vice President Dick Cheney's heart transplant, but Weekends with Alex Witt continues.
So you think all auto glass companies are the same? Well, they're not. And here's why. When this busy mom got a chip, last thing she wanted was a big hassle. So she chose Safelite. Only Safelite emails a photo of the technician, so she knew who was coming and how soon. And Safelite's exclusive resin stays stronger and lasts longer than inferior resins. Plus, thanks to her insurance, a Safelite repair was no cost to her.